Morning all, Nick here. I'm pretty sure it's day 37. I had this idea that I'd do a bit of good morning from the tent in the campsite itself, but it sounds like there's a murder going on with two toddlers in the tent next door, so I thought I'd come out this way. I can still hear them from here. Anyway, got coffee and just packing up for the day. It's about 7:30 at the moment. So today, heading towards the Black Forest, and we should make it to the Black Forest and beyond, in fact. Still haven't properly planned out the route, but I was planning on showing you the map book, but I've left that at the tent. So we're here at Berlingen, just south of the border with Germany. Konstanz, I think, is in Germany, but we're going to be wending our merry way over this way to Teningen, and then from there we go north up the B500. The B500 itself is quite a long path. I'm not sure that we're going to go the whole B500, but let's see how far it takes us. I'll be looking for a camping site somewhere in the Black Forest today. We're just leaving Camping Fisher House. Just checked out, it's about 10 o'clock. As usual, heading to B500. We've just left the campsite and now heading for the B500 at Waldstadt. Which is this end, the sort of southern end of the B500, and then I'll just follow the B500 for probably, well, it's 100 kilometers to the start, where we're starting anyway. Then it's probably another 80 kilometers or so beyond that we'll be going. And then I'll make a decision as to where I'm staying the night. I was thinking that I was going to stay in the Black Forest, but the Black Forest is actually longer than the B500, but I don't know how far further it stretches. So I don't want to stop after 180 kilometers. That's not enough for today. But I'll make the decision when we get a little bit closer. So we're still following along the edge of Bodensee, just into Trekology or something or other, and it's a definite drop in the temperature today. I didn't check what it was, but it's definitely a lot cooler, which I'm finding quite pleasant, to be honest. Last night I ate in the restaurant just behind. There's a like a promenade thing at the back of the camping site, the restaurant there, which was quite nice. I had currywurst and chips, which was, I think it was 18 euros or something. Which again is quite expensive for hot dog and chips, but there you go. I also wanted to add that we did 280 kilometers yesterday, which is about 168, 170 miles. So given that quite a chunk of that, or maybe a quarter of that, was on Stelvio and the hairpins, I think that's quite adequate. I would imagine these places are absolutely heaving in the summer. Very clear water. I would imagine it's quite cool. This town is Berlingen. Berlingen. The church tower. They are pretty towns. So I think Garmin has done one of its little foibly things which says, oh, okay, adventurous routing, I'll take you off the sort of through road that you're on and take you through a little back street. That's not bad. I mean, you get to see this little town. Don't know what this little town's called, but I have a feeling we're about no more than 10 kilometers from the border with Germany. So it wasn't Weldenbusch. Benken, maybe? No, I don't think so. Well, for the first time in a good few weeks, it's raining. Just a shower by the look of things. The clouds don't look very ominous, but you can smell the damp road. Probably means it'll be a bit slippy. Let's take it easy. I'm on the B500. I just stopped in a lay-by to change the battery, but nothing really much to report yet apart from the fact we're on the B500, which is meant to be a very good biking road. I've not been on it before, I'll let you know. I'm on the B500, but I just came past this little town, Hearn, I think, H-A-U-E-R-N. I just thought I'd have a quick look inside. Look at that, the landscaping of that church. Lovely. I wasn't sure what to expect. So far, the bit of the B500 I've been through has been a bit treeless. I thought it was meant to be through the Black Forest. But, just having a little nose. So this is a bit more like the B500 I was expecting. At least there's woodlands, and there was a sign saying, you know, you can expect deer leaping out at you for a few kilometers. But it's taken 20 kilometers of the B500 from where we started. Looking quite picturesque now. It's nice sweeping curvy bends. Very nice. Very just sort of relaxing. Just stopped for lunch, and rather unhealthy, I think, hot dog and salad, but there you are. In this little place here, I was going to do a bit of videoing in the actual restaurant itself, but when I went in, I think he must be the owner or something, gave me a very suspicious look, and then watched as I sat somewhere, and then watched as I put my gear down, and I thought, well, just a little bit obvious here, so I won't do that. So anyway, it's not very interesting watching me eat, but look at this forest just here as well. The Black Forest indeed. Why are we coming off the B500? I don't know that I want to come off the B500, do I? Anyway, we'll end up somewhere near Baden-Baden, I hope. And there's a number of campsites there, so I've looked at one in particular, and that seems to be the
the most suitable. So that's where I'm going. But I don't know that I'm going to follow this route. If it's now taking me off the B500, what's the point of that? It's meant to be the B500. So I'm going to turn round and go back the other way. We're stuck in a bit of a convoy at the moment. I think it's worth just seeing the view from the B500. Well, actually, this isn't the B500 now. This is the B317. T-I-T-I-S-E-E. Not sure how you pronounce it. I'm hoping that this is going to open up into sort of more scenic route anyway. But there you are, look already. Little river. So I've just come through this little village and decided to turn around and show you it once more because it is beautiful. And the point I was trying to make on the previous segments, which the sound of course didn't work, was that you don't need to be on the B500 or any of those world famous type of roads to have fun on a motorcycle. And I don't know who decides which is which, you know, which is the roads, but just have a look at a couple of these houses here as we go past. They're beautiful. Quite an old one there. And just after this little bridge thing, look at that one with the thatched roof and the style it is. You know, it's just lovely to see. But this road that I've been on has been up and down. You know, so we've had some altitude with it, and then we've been down to the bottom and I think up again, round and around. It's had hairpins and long sweeping bends and straights, but all in all the surface of the road has been fantastic. Just going to fill up with fuel again. Right, it took 11.57, £1.91.9, a bargain. Still got 67 kilometres, about 40 miles roughly, to the campsite. I just came through this village and I'm going to go back down through it, or this town. I don't know what it's called. Hopefully it'll be on the exit, but have a look at how pretty this is, this town. So it's only a 30 limit, so you have to go through slowly anyway, but just look at the buildings, the mix of them. How ornate this church or chapel, maybe a state building, I don't know. Then this church here. And the pretty settings for the garden that they've got. There's a little river running just below it. But I just thought it was worthwhile to turning round and going back for because it's so pretty. So good news, bad news. Good news is I made it. Bad news is when they say they have power and electricity, they mean you have to go to the office to get it. Just looking at this camping field, it's on a bit of an angle, but I think I can see a smooth patch over there, so I'll use that one. So the overall location is nice. It's in the Black Forest, near Baden-Baden, but the actual site itself isn't great, and I didn't pass any of the others I was expecting to pass, so here will do. There is a level bit just there where somebody else has pitched, and so that's what I'll do. Right, get the tent up.